PSL experience has been for you?
I love coming over here and playing cricket. It's a lovely place as a batsman to come as well. Pitches are very good and there's a huge amount of passion.
How is the environment like in Karachi Kings?
It's a nice environment to come into. Seems as though I've fitted straight in. It's not been too much of a worry, so good. There was a huge buzz around there. I've never experienced a buzz like that.
There's something I need to bring up. 2019 World Cup.
Yeah, a lot was going on. A lot of drama, a very long day. It was the most special moments of my life. There was a lot of people talking nonsense about it. It was a shame a couple of years ago, whatever it was, where Karachi didn't retain me and didn't have me back because, I had a good relationship with them.
Coming back to Karachi Kings, we've got Sams and Warner in our team. Are you close to both of them?
2015 to 2019, whenever we played them, we usually won. So it's quite nice to rub it in their faces.
Now you have to name 3 Pakistani batters and bowlers who are your personal favourite.
I've had good battles against Shaheen as well. I've had good battles against him. I love competing against him, and again a very nice. Who was it that was at Surrey with me?
Bowler or batter?
Batter.
Yeah.
This is bad
Which
because
year?
he's the biggest legend.
You famous.
Yeah.
Now we're going to make you perfect batter. I'm going to name some shots and then you're going to name one player for each. Cover drive.
Baba's got a lovely cover drive.
Full shot.
Ricky Ponting have to be up there.
Straight drive.
Jeez, you see so many good ones there.
Switch hit.
Go with KP for the switch hit, because otherwise you'd be upset if I didn't say that.
Cut hit.
Not a shot you see very often, is it?
Now we're going to make you perfect fast bowler. In swing.
Bhuvanesh Kumar.
Out swing.
James Anderson.
Yorker.
Oh gosh, Yorker. That's it.
Slow one.
You're testing me here.
Reverse switch.
Wahab, yeah. I had a lot of battles against Wahab, having against some of the biggest names in the game, walking out to bat and MS Dhoni's behind you and Ashwin's bowling at you, and it's all very chaotic.
Do you know about the rivalry between Lahore Qalandars and Karachi Kings?
No pressure. Okay, good.
Do you think Bazball has done more good to Indian cricket or more bad?
Bro, it was a hard question about Bazball, bro.
That's a conversation.
Yeah, it's going well, isn't it? Ravel's going well, man. Love you. Bye.
Assalamualaikum guys and welcome back to ARY Podcast. मैं हूँ आपकी host Mahin Kamran and today I have a very exciting guest with me. He has not only represented England but has been a part of many leagues around the world. Welcome to the show, Jason Roy.
Thank you very much.
How has it been for so far?
Yeah, good. It's been short so far. I've only arrived not even 5 days ago or so, but I've been very busy. Very busy. We've had 2 games. Unfortunately, it didn't go our way. But we've got 3 huge games coming up now, so we'll see.
Jason, you're back in the PSL. You have been part of 2 franchises before this, and there are a lot of Quetta fans who still make real edits on you, who still miss you. How has the PSL experience been for you?
Incredible. I love coming over here and playing cricket. It's a lovely place as a batsman to come as well. The pitches are very good, and there's a huge amount of passion and care for the game over here. Every time you travel to Asia itself, the training facilities and training is good as well. I'm getting a lot of volume in my batting and whatever it is, and the support staff are always ready to help you. And whether it's the medical team or the media team, it's everyone's very friendly. So yeah, it's good so far, but yeah, we've got a big job to do now. Absolutely.
Talking about the team, how is the environment like in Karachi Kings?
Yeah, good environment. I know a couple of the guys really, really well. I've obviously known Ravi Bopara, the coach, for a very long time, and he keeps things very light-hearted and relaxed. And I've obviously known a few of the other boys for a while as well. So it's a nice environment to come into. Seems as though I've fitted straight in. It's not been too much of a worry. So yeah, good.
Jason, you were born in South Africa and you represented England your whole life. How is that like? And have you ever felt like that I should be representing the country I was born in?
No, not really, no. It's a country that holds an incredibly close place to my heart. Obviously growing up there for 10 years or so, whatever it was, and my entire family being from that part of the world is very special still to me. But, I owe a lot to England and what they gave me from when I started and came over to the country. I learned everything. I learned all about most of my education and all my sports, a lot of my sport in England. So I never looked back. England picked me, and I was more than grateful for it. And yeah, it was good fun.
Talk about your journey. How did you start playing cricket?
Started playing cricket in the garden on the farm. My grandparents' farm was probably one of my biggest memories. My cousins and and friends and family and whatnot. We always used to just mess about. While the parents were socializing, whatever, we'd be out in the garden just mucking about. So yeah, that was probably it. And then started getting a bit more serious when I came to England. Started learning more about the game, not just hit it as far as you can, not just try and just swing. There was a few more things that added up to the game, but yeah, that was my how I first started.
And take me through the night before you were making your big debut for England.
Yeah, for England, my debut was it was a T20 game actually against India as well at Edgbaston, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it was. There was a huge buzz around that. I've never experienced a buzz like that. Leading into that, obviously I have now, but at that initial stage, it was eye-opening. You know, coming against some of the biggest names in the game, walking out to bat, and MS Dhoni's behind you, and Ashwin's bowling at you, and it's all very like chaotic, especially it being a T20. So, yeah, the nerves were huge. But at that time, I felt really, really good, really ready. I'd had a good couple of years leading into that in T20 cricket. I was having fun. I was young. I was naive, and just enjoying every single moment. And yeah, it was an amazing experience.
You played with some star-studded England side. How's that like, and who has supported you the most in your career?
Gosh, yeah, we Owen Morgan got me into the side in 2015 into the 50 over side, and we got this group of players together that just went on this incredible journey from then until the 2019 World Cup, and we became incredibly close friends. Everyone got to know their families and everything very well. You know, everyone was kind of developing their lives in similar trajectories. You know, everyone was having families and getting married and all this sort of stuff. Life was happening, and it was the most special moments of my life today. You know, it was barring my marriage. Obviously, I can't say that. I can't get too much, but and my kids, of course. But yeah,
So this
no,
comes
it was
third.
yeah. We'll put this
Not
third
third,
at a good third. But no, it was an incredible environment to be a part of. Very, very special people. I would say that entire team, you know, we all grew together and we learned a lot from each other. Owen Morgan's a very good friend of mine, and he's been a very good sort of shoulder to lean on and someone to speak to about everything, not just cricket-related stuff. So I developed a lot of very, very good friends amongst that group with Josh Butler now. Obviously, he's still going off and running the cricket world and doing incredibly well. And the list is endless, really, to be honest with you. I've got a lot of very close people that I've made friends with through that England stuff.
Just a question on top of my head. Do you believe that you and Alex Hales made the most perfect opening pair for England?
Yeah. Well, we had a very, very good opening partnership. No doubt about that. He's an incredible batter to walk out to bat with, very commanding and aggressive player. And we did a lot of good stuff. And then obviously towards the back end, me and Johnny Burster, we had an incredible partnership as well. So it would be too much to say that one versus the other for sure. But I shared very special memories with both of them. Great people and great players.
You talked about Morgan. So there's something I need to bring up. The 2019 World Cup. What was that like? What were you feeling? And what was happening in the dugout at that time?
In the World Cup final, yeah, a lot was going on. A lot of drama, a very long day. We were in the changing room. Just a lot going on. It was a long, long day. And it was ups and downs. We were in front, we were behind, we were happy, we were sad, didn't know what was going on. Yeah, it was everything, right? It was everything. And it was a very cool day, very special day, something we'd worked towards for the years leading up to it. And, you know, we're going into the competition as favourites, and it's on home soil, and the crowd was incredible. And then we had a couple of blips during the tournament, and there was pressure. There was a lot of people talking nonsense about us. There was a lot of people saying good stuff about us, and it was just about blocking that all out and really enjoying it. And we're so fortunate with the group we had. We were really able to savor it and enjoy every moment with each other. So very nerve-wracking for sure, but yeah, it was in the end it worked out.
So that was the first ODI World Cup England won. What was that like, holding that trophy?
Yeah, it was very special. It was just everything and what made it more special was the people I was sharing it with, right? I was there with people we have grown in the game together with, know their families, know how much it means to the families, and everyone was just so happy for each other. I think that for me was the most special thing about that. You know, there was obviously there's the self-pride that you have in winning games and doing well, but seeing the joy and the pride and the love on everyone's faces for everyone was, it'll be hard to ever beat that feeling.
There's another thing you talked about, which is blocking the media noise. Everything that bad is being talked about you or the good being talked about you. How do you personally do that?
I think I do that pretty well now. I think back when I was younger, it was tough. Before you know yourself, and before you can be as honest with yourself. You know, now I'm very honest with myself. I know exactly where I'm at, and especially leading up to everything before, like when I got dropped by England in 23 for that World Cup. As heartbreaking as that was, but it was a case of just being honest with yourself. I think now I'm able to be like, okay, cool, yeah, I'm not playing well. Get better here, get better here, get better here. Whereas when you're younger, you'd be like, no, I'm all right, I'm okay, I'm whatever. But whereas you grow up and you learn more about yourself and you just be honest with yourself, you just know that, okay, cool, yeah, fair enough, he's saying that. He's not saying it in the right way. That's his problem. But I understand in my head that I'm not in the right place and blah, 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 blah. So yeah, I'm just ultra honest with myself, sometimes ultra critical, sometimes too critical on myself. And I think as a sportsman, that's natural.
Coming back to Karachi Kings, it hasn't been long, as you said before, but is there any particular talent that you'd say is very much you'd be keen to look at in our squad?
In our squad?
In our squad.
I haven't, do you know what? I haven't had a chance to even think about anything like that. I arrived, I played, the next day I had...
You traveled.
Yeah, we had sponsorship stuff, we had photo shoots, then the next day we had training and it was full on. I haven't even had a chance to stop and think. So today's been quite a nice day to regroup and start that process. But being at training the other day, even that one training session, the talent and everything and the hunger for doing well is incredible. And that's my favorite thing about traveling to the Asian countries, is that the love and the passion and the care for the game is just through the roof.
Absolutely. Now we're going to make your perfect batter. I'm going to name some shots and then you're going to name one player for each.
Okay.
Cover drive.
Wow. Very good question. I saw this pop up earlier, actually. So I'm a little bit sort of pushed towards that direction. Bubba's got a lovely cover drive. Sean McGill's got a lovely cover. Ian Bell, if you go back, I'm showing my age a bit now, but Ian Bell was always known to have an
Riza
incredible...
had the same answer, by the way.
Did he? Okay, fine.
Pull shot.
Pull shots, Ricky Ponting have to be up there. The way he just played made everything look effortlessly slow. Kevin Peterson as well, just made bowlers that bowled 95 miles an hour look very slow. Gosh, that's a very, very good question. I'll stick with Ricky.
Straight drive.
Jeez, you see so many good ones though. Straight drive. Joe Root will be up there. He's got a lovely straight drive.
Reverse sweep.
Should we go with Kevin Peterson just for that?
Switch it.
Oh, for the switch hit, different ones. Okay. Let's go with KP for the switch hit, right? Because otherwise he'd be upset if I didn't say that. And then we'll go with Josh Butler as the reverse sweep.
Cut shot.
Ooh, cut shot. Not a shot you see very often, is it? I think you see more of the uppercut now in T20 cricket. A genuine cut shot. I think it has to be a left-hander's. Left-handers are unbelievable. Someone like Kumar Sangar, I think maybe. Let's go with him. I think he was,
Slogging.
Slogging.
Straight up slogging.
Straight up slogging. Tim David. And very well as well. Let me add that. He slogs very well. A long way.
Running between the wickets.
Josh Butler.
Josh Butler. Now we're going to make your perfect fast bowler. In swing.
Bhuvaneshwar Kumar.
Outswing.
James Anderson.
Yorker.
Gosh, Yorker. Give me a second on Yorker. That's it, Bumrah. I was at the tip of my tongue. There's a few bowlers that are bowling incredible Yorkers, but I'm going to go Jasprit Bumrah.
Back of the hand.
Back of the hand. I don't know, to be honest. Not a lot have been bowling. A lot of guys are bowling knuckleballs and cutters now. One guy that springs to memory for the back of the hand was Jade Dunback. He bowled the back of the hand quite well.
Slow ones.
Slow balls. Goodness. You're testing me here. I've faced so many bowlers in my career. This is crazy. Who's got a very good slow ball? Jasper's got an unbelievable slow ball. Bravo had a ridiculous slow ball. His cutter, slow ball. Somewhere between those two.
Last, reverse swing.
Reverse swing. Wahab Riaz.
Oh.
Wahab, yeah. I had a lot of battles against Wahab, and he was amazing at the control he had for that, coming round the wicket and making it very difficult for right-handers. From my personal experience, he was very impressive with that.
And which team did you enjoy the most playing against?
Internationally, probably Australia. I loved playing against Australia.
What's that rivalry like?
It's a nice rivalry because off the field, everyone gets on, they love each other and whatever, all that stuff. But on the field, there's just this amazing sort of cloud and atmosphere around the two nations from a crowd's perspective, and I think that makes everyone really excited. But yeah, probably internationally, I'd have to say that one. Yeah,
we've got Sams and Warner in our team. Are you close to both of them?
I am. Yeah, I like them, but I get on with them really well. But it's good fun because more often than not, during those periods, during that 2015 to 2019, whenever we played them, we usually won. So it's quite nice to rub it in their face a bit.
So now you have to name 3 Pakistani batters and bowlers who are your personal favorite all time. Can be anyone.
Oh my goodness. I'll do each one slower so you can edit it out and stuff, because otherwise I'm going to be here all day. Who was it that was at Surrey with me?
Bowler or batter?
Batter. I can't remember. What? This is bad.
Which year?
He's the biggest legend.
Is he famous?
Yeah. Is it Yunus Khan?
Yunus Khan.
Yeah. Batter, right-handed batsman, just legend of the game.
Yunus.
Yeah, yes. Yunus would be up there for me. I spent a bit of time with him at Surrey, and his knowledge of the game was incredible, and just a very nice guy. Baba, and I've obviously gone through our careers similar sort of timing-wise and whatnot. He's an incredible player. And a very, very nice guy. Every time I see him, he's very welcoming and says hello nicely. And again, someone who's been incredible on the world stage, on the bigger stages. So he'd be there. You'd have to go with someone like Shoaib Akhtar. I think obviously just incredible firepower and raw pace and aggression. I think you can't shy away from that. That's someone you want in your team for sure.
But do you want to face him?
No, I didn't say that. Absolutely not. Would go with that. Gosh, you got trust me. You got Saqlain Mushtaq. Yeah, Saqlain Mushtaq, obviously incredibly a legend of the game. This is a very tough question again because you've got so many ex and current players that are just amazing to watch and great people as well. And again, I go back to great people because I think being a great person obviously makes a big difference. You can be an average cricketer and a great person, and I'll think you're just amazing. Whereas if you're a bad person, I think that's not very good. So let's stick with those 3 for now. Yeah. Did I have to do 4?
You had to do 6 actually.
6?
3 bowlers and 3 batters.
Damn, okay. Goodness me.
You named Babar.
I've had good battles against Shaheen as well. I've had good battles against him. I love competing against him, and again, a very nice.
You'll get to compete against him.
In the next couple of games, isn't it? I think not next one, but the one after.
Yes.
but again, a good guy as well, a very welcoming guy. But he's a good guy to battle against because he's a very good player.
So we talked about Shaheen. I'm going to come to a question. When you were part of Quetta or Lahore, did you know about the rivalry between Lahore Qalandars and Karachi Kings?
No.
You don't
I
actually.
don't know anything
so you're
about.
You're going to find it out now.
Oh, is there a big rivalry?
Yes. So basically, the
causes that?
rivalry is between Lahore and Karachi, the cities, the two big cities. So then automatically the rivalry came into PSL where Karachi Kings and Lahore Qalandars are now.
Okay.
A friendly rivalry, but it's kind of a rivalry.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, good. I'm looking
We
forward
won
to
the
that.
first one, just by the way. Now it's the
No
second
pressure.
leg.
No
Yes,
pressure.
no pressure. No
Okay,
pressure.
good. All right, good. Looking forward to that.
Yes.
It'll be fun.
Jason, if anyone has to remember Jason Roy, how would you want them to be? How would you want them to remember you in cricketing terms?
In cricketing terms, someone that got the team off to a good start and never shied away from big games.
Yeah.
Put his hand up when it really mattered. In the big moments, he never sort of stepped forward. I think that's an important trait to have and something I've tried to make sure I continue with. But and then otherwise just a good team man and nice to be around. I think just everyone wants to be liked, don't they?
T20 cricket has evolved a lot, and then just basically cricket has evolved around. There came an era when Bazball started. Do you think Bazball has done more good to England cricket or more bad?
Very good question. Tough question to answer. I think they would like to have done better than they have. However, the draw gave the country, I think, to the game. I found myself watching a few more games or watching a few more sessions or whatever. So in that case, then yes, it was fun. It was good in the press. It was glitz. It was glamour. It was big hits. It was like good confrontations. It was passionate people. And I think because I know the people that are instigating it, and I know the players and stuff like that, I know they're doing it for the reasons to just grow the game and because that's the best way of winning games for them at the time. There's definitely things that they're going to want to be working on, obviously. Whatever, that's nothing to do with me. That's to do with the coaches and the guys in the suits. So I think on a whole, it's good. Bro, it was a hard question about Bazball, bro.
अच्छी conversation हो रही थी.
Yeah, it's going well, isn't it? Rebel's going well, mate. Are you going down to the cafe now? Oh, it won't be too long. Thank you, guys. Love you. Bye. See you later. Bye-bye.
I'm getting my shape.
Bye-bye.
I'll disturb you one more time.
Bye-bye. We're on Bazball.
Yeah.
On the whole, I think it was a good thing. Now they've got to the moment now where they need to start winning more, obviously. They know that, everyone knows that, blah, blah, blah. So that's up to the coaches and all that stuff. But yeah, on a whole, it was exciting for sure.
And talking about the evolution of T20 cricket, you must have loved that because you've always played that fearless brand of cricket.
Yeah, of course. I've loved it. It was sort of my first way into the game when I was younger as well. Naturally, because I was more aggressive, it suited that more. And then when I first started playing, we had, instead of 50 over cricket, we had 40 over cricket. We had the Pro 40, which again developed my 50 over skills. And all of the guys coming into that 50 over World Cup team was 40 over players and T20 players. So it helped that we were really aggressive.
And which format personally did you enjoy more, T20 or ODIs?
That's a very good question because I love both them. I think because my career I had it in 50 overs, I love the 50 over game. I had longer to bat, less pressure to score it 10 runs and over. I can just bat. So that was nice because I was able to just craft an innings and enjoy. Whereas T20 is like just go out there and smack it, get 30 off 10 balls, and you've done a great job. Yeah. But you're only out there for 10 balls, so it doesn't seem like a long time. But they're both on a very even level for me.
And Jason, do you think that even for a batter who only wants to play T20 cricket or shorter formats, is playing domestic and first-class cricket equally important?
Yeah, absolutely. I noticed that last year. I had a couple of games last year and a load of training against the red ball, and it kind of took me back to basics and refined my skills again, and I started scoring more runs in T20 cricket and the 100. So I think for sure that there's a huge place in that. I think it's about volume, it's about playing loads of cricket, and it's about having good rhythm in your body. I think if you're sat around doing nothing and only playing 2 or 3 tournaments, it's very tough to stay consistent. This is for me personally, so everyone's different. So yeah, I think there's definitely a place for all forms, and it definitely helps.
Talking about some heartbreaks in cricket, do you think that not being a part of the 23 World Cup has to be a bigger heartbreak, or losing your central contract at that time?
Bloody hell. That's a hell of a question. Probably the World Cup. That was tough. Obviously, the central contract comes with safety and it's money, but the fact that I missed out on that 23 World Cup was tough. Didn't see it coming. But yeah, that's a conversation for another time for sure.
Absolutely. How much love did you get in Pakistan while playing for Quetta or Lahore and now for Karachi?
A huge amount, yeah. And it was, I went through so many good things, over here and playing in this PSL tournament, and really enjoyed it. Always loved being here and playing the cricket and training and stuff like that. It's obviously, it gets very tough at times. But yeah, it was a shame a couple of years ago, whatever it was, where Quetta didn't retain me and didn't have me back, because I had a good relationship with them.
Yeah.
And but yeah, I'm very grateful for this opportunity now with Karachi, and hopefully I can do something good, and then we can get through to the playoffs, and then and ultimately get that trophy. But one step at a time. I'm just very happy to be here.
Last question.
Sure.
Not a question, but a request to give a short message to every young batter out there who wants to do something big in his career.
Okay.
One advice.
Just on the spot like that. What's the biggest thing for me?
Any advice you got from your seniors and you want to pass it on?
Yeah, I don't think it's just one thing though. I think, well, maybe it is, but it's just working hard. I think finding your game, not letting too many people tell you how to play. You got to learn the game. You got to educate yourself on the game, and ultimately work very hard, hit lots of balls, and nothing really beats hard work.
Thank you so much, Jason, for your time.
Welcome.
All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed our conversation. I'll be back with a lot of more exciting episodes. Until then, goodbye.